All right, what's up, guys? Good morning. So make sure you guys can hear me here. Yeah, you guys should be able to hear me. It is Monday. I'm running a little behind, but that's okay. Now, Friday, one thing we're going to keep an eye on, and I adjusted my scanner this morning because of it. KDCE ran 8,000%. What you think about that for a second? 8,000%. So on $1,000 account, if you bought as many shares as you could and you held it, then you would have made 24 grand. So AGRX, I'm aware. Let's see what AGRX. But anyway, I adjusted the scanner just to make sure we don't miss any lower price stocks because it was only 8 cents at the beginning of the market, so it was not on my radar. AGRX. Third quarter loss. Advisory meeting. Eh, I don't. AGRX doesn't have anything good. There's nothing good about any of this, really. So, uh, I mean, it potentially could be a bounce play because it's crashed out pretty hard, but we'll keep it on watch because there is a pattern that I'll only trade during earnings season, and that's dead cat bounces. But anyway, we want to be aware of any stocks that could potentially go 8,000% like KDCE did. KDCE is a OTC stock, but like a stock running 8,000% is insane. And then XNet has gapped up from Friday, so it's way up there. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. Really like that. BINGO was popping up on my scanner. I don't really see a reason for that. IBIO. Share offering. GHSI. Underwritten public offering, so that's cracked out. So NCTY. It's an Asian stock. Not really any reason for it to pop up, but we're gonna keep an eye on it just because it's right up there at that. Now, Riot is a blockchain stock, and I've been seeing that crypto and Bitcoin and all that's been getting some attention lately. So when that happens, Riot moves. So, and you can see it's right up to the 50. So we're gonna keep Riot on watch because it has gotten some abnormal volume past couple of days. Anytime, like I said, Bitcoin's moving, gotta watch Riot. ADXS, another. This has a good chart pattern because if it breaks 50 cents, it's got room up to $4. AWSM, nothing really there. TVIX popped up on my scanner. This is a reverse ETF. Now, the SPY is an ETF that basically follows what the market does. TVIX is the reverse of that. So if the market is crashing, you can play this stock. And it might be getting volume because it's off week. We have a transition week into November, so volume could be weird with a holiday. This guy's way up there. I'm not seeing any type of press releases. So AGRX getting a little bounce there. It's kind of a lot going on here. A lot of different type of plays, so we're gonna have to figure this out. We're gonna have to figure out where to go here. Got about 15 more seconds till market opens. See, make sure I didn't miss anything. On my end, I don't see anything. Right now, Riot, I kind of want to keep on watch at the beginning here. And on my phone, I'm just going to pull up Bitcoin price. Hopefully I can find a live Bitcoin price. And we can literally follow whatever Bitcoin does. So yeah, there I got it right there. So yeah, Bitcoin, if it breaks 10,000, we could see Riot move pretty good. Dropping out here at market open, that's fine, because it was right at this 50-day moving average of 189. But if we break that, we have room to 278. So CGIX, this is the one I was kind of watching Friday a little bit, but never really did anything. Gapping up a little bit, getting a little attention. Got some, see, plug moving up. See, we don't have any press releases, which makes me really nervous. Hey, One Life, what's going on, man? I'm not seeing hardly any press releases on anything. CNET. Private placement. 2.4 million private placement. We're just barely above that 200. Right now I'm kind of all over the place with these stocks. Riot dropping down. FTFT, what do we got here? Still no press releases. Nothing. Everything that's got some volume has no press release. Or not any good press releases anyway. So, let's see. Mara is another Bitcoin stock, another blockchain type of stock. So yeah, we want to pay attention to those. SRAX, this I think is a known runner. Let's see. Yeah, let's move some. MLNT. Yep, still nothing. So XNet with a decent pullback right here in the beginning. XNet is really high up. So yeah, like right now we don't have anything to me that's that clear cut. Like even PBTS is up 34%, but it has no press release. So why is it up so high? Unless it's is it some type of blockchain? No. So what I'm seeing is blockchain crypto stocks are a little warm and China stocks are a little warm. We must be having a deal being worked out with China or something for these China stocks to be warming up like this. Yes, this is the one. Let me fix that. AGRX potential bounce play. My phone's doing something weird. So yeah, big candle there. Oh, I'm still on the 5 minute. I need to get on the 1 minute. There we go. Okay. Now we can see what's going on. So, PBTS, and I had such a big gap up. XNet starting to come back up to the VWAP. But man, XNet so high up. 627. You have to wonder when shorters are going to take this play over. That's the thing that makes me worried, is the shorters getting a hold of this, because we are so far up. It is big green day Friday on this stock, and now it's gapped up and it's pretty high up. Makes it kind of risky. Looks like it's going to break the VWAP here, but maybe. I don't like it though. I don't like it. The NCTY coming up to the VWAP. It's kind of a straight down, straight up move. But 125 would have to break for this to move. Right there. Yeah, I'm not seeing much going on. At this moment. XNet did break above the VWAP. How much further can it go? And then market open will be resistance. So $6, 610 area will be resistance on this. I can't get nothing but like 150 shares of this. But it's so high up. It makes it really sketchy. Big buyer coming in, 591. This potentially could get a move up here, but and it's just so high up. I don't really want to take any unnecessary risks, guys. And I got burned on XNet Friday as well, so yeah, I don't like that. I don't know. This could get a move up, but if you get in this play the whole time, you have to be concerned with shorters coming in. I mean, we went from $2.65 up to $6 in 2 days. So it's a big move. This guy's slowly building up. You can see on the 10% gainer list, we don't have anything major really popping up. See, FFHL popped up here. Nothing really going on there. That's ugly. So yeah, CMCM. Cheetah Mobile Inc. That doesn't really say anything. This had a quick pop up. What's our float? Oh, that's a big float. I wouldn't really want to trade that. So let's see, XNet still slowly creeping up above the VWAP. I don't know. Like I said, I don't like this play. Like, it could keep on moving up, but kind of slowly building up to the $6 break though. Interesting. Very interesting. So yeah, right now, let's see something. Yeah, so TVIX is moving up. Not moving up very fast, but it is moving up. And this is a reverse ETF that bets against the market, so. Hey, One Life, what are you watching this morning? Imagine you're watching probably the same things. What's KDCE doing? KDCE market open went from $1 to $1.50. It's one of these OTC stocks, so I really don't want to trade it. XNet slowly moving up. My biggest concern with XNet, besides it being up, is it doesn't have that small of a float. The float's got to be around 60 million, so the higher this price gets, the more that traders are not going to be able to trade it. Okay. But I don't think you're missing much, One Life. I'll be quite honest with you. Like, XNet's really the only thing that's moving, and it's sketchy. CTY. So NCTY did get a little break here above the VWAP. 120 up to 130. I could potentially get enough. I could get a decent amount of shares of this. Let's see, 124. It's a 200-day moving average. Like 126. Float 31 million. NextNet still running. Still running on NextNet. It's got room up to 677. And then that pre-market high will be some resistance. But yeah, breaking the VWAP on this, you could have got a nice, let's see, 585.15, about 45-cent run, and it's still going, so. So yeah, XNet running today again. All the way up to 650. Still going. No, so it's old XNet again. So this could have been a play, but like I said, I'm trying to be very safe and disciplined, and because this stock is so high up, it had the nice run on Friday and then this gap up, I don't really want to touch it. It does have the volume and stuff, but yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you. I don't like it. I don't like second day runners in a slow market in a transition week with Halloween coming up and a Fed meeting 2 days later or a day later, however long it is. Like, it's really sketchy. It is, well, not anymore, but it was a good play at the break of the VWAP. It feels too gambly. It feels too much like a gamble to me. And I'm not gambling with the small account. Plus, I can't buy nothing but like 100, 150 shares. I'm really trying to get a decent win to grow this small account here. So I'm keeping an eye on NCTY here. Although it's kind of a second day runner too. It did gap up, or did move up from 95 to 115. Let's see, Riot, what are you doing? Riot's starting to come back around. Let's see where Bitcoin's at. So Bitcoin's been dropping. Today, but if it starts coming, started coming back up a little bit. So if we see Bitcoin start coming back up, Riot can break this VWAP. That might be a play. That's what I'm going to look for. Because I'm not touching XNet. It's too sketchy. PBTS. FFHL. See, my biggest concern on all these plays is none of them has press releases. So what's the catalyst of this moving? We are bullish on this play, and we're interesting. So on FFHL, you do have a bit of a U shape here. Break at 360. And we are above. We are above the pre-market high. So that's kind of interesting. We're almost back down on the VWAP there. Interesting. And this has a very low float. It says a float of about 3 million. So if this could get moving, then it could really move. Because you can see before, it's been all the way up to 737. Right now we're above a lot of this resistance too, so we don't really have anything holding this back. Let's see, 380. If some chat rooms start pumping this, you could see a move. Because there is not, let's see, let me look back here. Yeah, no, there's no resistance until about 430. So that's interesting. That is interesting. We were bullish. We were above all indicators, including the VWAP. So this play is bullish right now. I wish I had a press release or something, because this thing would definitely rip. XNet up to 680. Wow. PBTS up to 5. XNet is really running. Tell you what, guys, I'm starting to lean towards FFHL, because if those other plays die off, XNet and stuff dies off, and this play starts getting volume, this can move. I mean, we are bullish. We are super bullish. I'm gonna go right here because it's starting to get some volume out of nowhere. This might be one of them chat pumps. There we go. Did I get filled? Oh no, what happened? Oh, did my funds not settle from Friday? Huh. Well, I thought my funds would be settled. Did TZ? Let me check something, guys, because I've traded on Friday before, and my funds were settled on Monday normally. And this guy dropping right back down a little bit. This guy's starting to get some volume here. You see that one big volume bar came in and pushed it right up to 425. So let's see. I think this play is going to move. And I'm going to be sad if I missed it because my funds didn't settle. If that's the case, if it takes till Monday for my funds to settle now, I'm not trading on Fridays anymore because I hate Fridays. I'd much rather trade on Monday. But I remember, I mean, it's been a while since the last time I've traded on a Friday. I mean, I haven't like last Friday was the first Friday I've traded in probably 2 years, because that's how much I'm against Fridays. But I swear I remember my funds would be settled on Monday for Friday. And this play is getting a little sketchy. It's up and down. But that's because of this low float. 390 to 425. But I do think this is going to start moving. Especially if XNet falls off and it's down to 645. So I'm checking right now just to see. Because I'm pretty sure my funds didn't settle, which is kind of annoying. So you can see it's still right around this $4 area, fighting between 4 and 425. Break at 425. Yeah, there we go. Woo, big spread. God. Spread was like 40 cents there for a second. All over the place, but it is the candles are moving up, the bids are moving up. Whoa, all the way down to 390, down to the VWAP. This play is all over the place. I'm kind of glad that we're getting a lot of volume bars in here right now. Big volume starting to come in, but it's starting to go down a little. Oh, down a lot. Big drop there. Oof. Just all over the place. And that's the problem with stocks not having. She said I have day trades left 3, but that's the problem with stocks not having press releases. So they've got press releases, it's a little more predictable. But that was a decent pop though, from $4 to $4.35. I mean, that could have been a quick 35-cent gain in, 4 minutes. So yeah, my funds did not settle from Friday is what I'm seeing. Yeah. So I can't make a trade today on this small account. I thought my funds was going to be settled today. And that's the case. I won't be trading on Fridays anymore because much rather trade on Mondays than Friday. So we'll just keep that in mind. But I swear, One Life, you've been probably trading as long as I have. I don't know if you do cash accounts. Has it always been that way? Has it always been that it takes, like, your funds aren't settled by Monday? Because I swear it's never been like that. Because if I would have thought different at all, that my funds would not have been settled today, I would not have traded Friday. I would not have been looking for a tiny little bounce play. The potential for Monday is way better. XNet still climbing. Looks like it might be another climber. Now, if I trade on Monday, my funds will be ready on Wednesday. And anytime I've done a smaller cash account, I try to trade Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Because if you trade on Monday, your funds are available Wednesday. And then if you trade on Wednesday, your funds are available Friday. And I was thinking, I don't know. Like I said, guys, I haven't. Yeah, I'm definitely going live tomorrow for sure because I can't make a trade today. So I will definitely be going live tomorrow. And now today we're just going to kind of see. Yeah, but I traded Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's 2 days, unless it's 2 business days. I don't know. Like I said, guys, I haven't traded on a Friday in over 2 years, so I could have just been thinking that it would be. It might be a business day or 2 business days or whatever, but my funds will be settled tomorrow for sure. So I just really was thinking. I just really thought it would be today, but that's okay. What's going on here? Did this get halted on the way down? Yeah, this must have got halted. Yeah, it did. Woo! Halted on the way down. Big crash. So I'm all right with this, guys. I'm all right with waiting until tomorrow. But now, from now on, though, I am not trading on Fridays until this account gets big enough to where I might can make a little play on a Friday and then still have funds for Monday, because it's not worth it to trade on Friday with a small account. Then my bad. That just tells you how much I hate Fridays. That I've not traded a Friday in 2 years until last Friday, and that I was thinking my funds would be settled. Like, it may have been longer than 2 years since I traded on a Friday. I just know Fridays are always not great. So and honestly, you can make enough money Monday through Thursday to not have to trade on Friday. It's so risky on Fridays. There's no reason to risk it. If you make 1,000 or 2,000 or 10,000 on Monday through Thursday, then why even risk losing any of that on Friday? Well, this all kind of works out because I have an appointment a little later anyway, so I wasn't going to be able to stream too long. So we will definitely be live tomorrow. My funds will be settled. Kind of getting an idea of what the market is going to be like this week, and I think I kind of said it Friday, things were going to be a little ugly. Volume was going to be a little less. I just found out this morning we have a Fed meeting this week, so anytime there's a Fed meeting, the day of, that volume is out of the market. So we got a Fed meeting, Halloween, transition week. The volume is going to be off all week. It's going to be a very unpredictable week. So we may not make any huge trades, but next week should be hot. Yeah, I hear you, One Life. You're a hungry guy, though. You're one of those. You're a real hungry trader. If I I just think of it, the way I think of things with day trading is when I make, most people make probably like, I don't know, $400 to $600 a week at their 40 or 50 hour job. And if I make that in one trade, then I feel like I've done really good. Like, I'm like, that's awesome. And if you can do that if you can make more than that in a couple trades, like 1,000 a week is pretty good day trading. Like, if you make 1,000 a week, that's 52,000 a year or something like that. That's salary for a general manager at a restaurant, which is what I did for a few years, and that was working 50, 60 hours a week. So if I make 1,000, 2,000 a week, or just like I was saying, even 1,000 a week, day trading, I'm making as much money for way less time and way less work than what a general manager at a restaurant has to do for that same amount of money. So that's why I think of it like that. Like, I don't get, like, I feel like when you get greedy, you start making mistakes. And last week I was being greedy and I made some mistakes. I still had some wins, but they could have been bigger wins, but I was greedy. So if you're up 10,000 for the week, why not just take the day off and go fishing or something? See, the problem with consistently making with setting a goal for consistently making something a day is the stock market doesn't always work with you. Like, you're not going to be able to be consistent every single day of the year in the stock market. So what I would do is I would set your goals for weekly. Like I want to make this much consistently weekly, or even monthly. That gives you even better because that gives you more time to hit that goal. But setting the goal for daily, it's just too hard. Like I would say it's impossible because you're not going to be able to consistently hit every single day. Some days the market is just not going to cooperate with you. I like the ambition, but you gotta set realistic goals, and I just feel like for a day it's just too hard to make that much every single day. Like you can make 3 to 600 in a day, but to do it every single day, little be a little tricky. So FAFHL. See, I would have jumped in this probably a little too well. I wouldn't have been too late, but I would have had to lock in real quick. As soon as I saw this start coming down, I probably would have locked in. But um, it would have been a lot better to catch it. Well, it kind of made like a kind of a cup and handle. I don't know. It's kind of a weird pattern, but with no press release, there's no telling. See, XNet, what you do here, XNet? Oh, you crash back down. See, this is what I was worried about the whole time on XNet. Like, it did get a run up, and now it's came back down to the VWAP, but at some point, shorters are going to take this over, and when they do, it's really gonna crash. It's gonna be real sketchy, and it might be happening now. Big buyer at 620 though, so VWAP might hold up, but it's it's borderline bearish here on the day. So, but it may hold up, but still, at some point, shorters are gonna come in. Oh man, CNET. I missed CNET. I was watching CNET earlier. I missed CNET. Oh boy, look at there. Perfect little U shape under the VWAP break from 150 to $2. Which stock before XNet? FFHL. Is that what you're asking? CNET? Yeah, CNET was a perfect play. That was I was looking at it earlier. It popped up down here somewhere, and I was looking at it when it was like right around market open. I forgot to put it back. I forgot to put it on my watch list, but I saw it. But it could have been a perfect play. Perfect little U shape under the VWAP for the VWAP break. And a nice move up. Yeah, see, now it does look good. And you could throw it on a trend line. I don't like that trend line though. Let's see. But yeah, you could throw it on a trend line. I would have liked to have got him back here. Break a 155. Could have been a nice little gainer there. DTSS just popped up. There's no press releases on any of these plays. This drives me crazy. This is going to get pumped right here. $3 is going to be tough resistance, but buying volume start coming. Yeah, this is probably about to get pumped. Maybe. Because the ask is all the way up at 290. So you get about 13-cent spread. So if anybody buys at that 290 area, gonna have this pop up. But this will probably come right back down if it hits $3. It's already moved about 40 cents. Now, yeah, FFHL was about exactly what did, okay. Was about exactly what I was saying. Like, this could get pumped. Oh, look at there! As soon as I clicked away from DTS, it hit up to $3. It might break $3. You might get a quick run on this. But this is no mistake in a pump. So with a pump and dump, at any time it could turn around and crash. Moving up still a little bit. Very pumpy market this week. If this is how the week is starting, it is very pumpy. And you see $3 is holding up a little tough, but the bid is above $3. Nope, now it's back down under $3. Yeah, high spread stocks. I mean, a lot of your low float stocks are going to have higher spreads, but you don't like there's a way to time it to where you don't have to get in. Like on FFHL, it was a high spread stock, but where I was trying to buy at, the bid and the ask were together. They were close together for that second. For a few seconds. That's why I tried to jump in. I saw buying volume coming in, and the bid and the ask get closer together. So that's what I was trying. That's why I tried to get in it for that quick move. You just have to really keep an eye on that level too when you're playing those type of stocks. But sometimes these high spread stocks, because the spread is so different, if you can get a good entry on it, they can really start moving, because when people start buying that ask, it starts shooting the stock up. So this is struggling with $3. I'd like to see if it breaks $3 or not. That's another stock. Let's see. What was it I saw? So Riot coming back up to the VWAP, and I'm only going to probably keep the stream going for about 15 more minutes, guys, because like I said, I got an appointment and I can't make a trade anyway, so I'm just trying to get an idea of what the market's going to be like this week, and I think we've got a good idea so far. It's going to be a pumpy week. Unless something comes out with a really good press release, it's definitely going to be a pumpy week. For sure. XNet back up to... Oh, no, it's down. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. Shorters could come in at any time, and it looks like they have. DTS is our biggest gainer right now. Yeah, there is volume Because there's stocks moving, but like I said, there's no press releases or catalyst or anything. It's all just pump and dumps, which is kind of a dangerous market because, I mean, you can play pump and dumps, but if you do play in these stocks, you have to get it in and out quick, and that's what I was saying on FFHL. If I would have got in that, I would have got out pretty quick. It'd have been a very quick in and out play because did this get halted? No, it didn't get halted. So volume's pretty much dying off of this. It looks like for now. But yeah, very, very pumpy day so far. And Riot might get above the VWAP here. But even though there is some stocks moving, there's nothing moving like crazy. It's all quick runs. XNet was a quick run. You know, you had about $1 run on XNet in about 10 minutes. Maybe 15 minutes. PBTS never moved. NCTY got a little move up, quick move, and then crashed off. FFHL, quick move and then crashed off. Like very quick moves. So this is the type of market where you need to stay extremely disciplined. You need to have your trading plan down, and you do not want to go for the world on any of these trades. You're looking for like 15 to maybe 30-cent moves, and that's it. Unless the stock gets a catalyst. If something comes out with a good press release, then we could get a nice runner. But because there's nothing going on, there's no good press releases, and everything's going to be pumpy. Because traders are going to be everywhere. Trading chat rooms are going to be pumping stocks up that they think could run. But there's no legitimate reason for any of these stocks to really be running. And we're at $3 on DTSS. I'm wanting to see if this is going to move any more, because it's right here at this 200-day moving average. And it looks like October 15th, it moved from 80 cents all the way up to $7. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I traded DTSS. I remember that. That was one of my wins 2 weeks ago, the first week of the small account challenge. So that's why this is getting pumped, because this had that original big move. So yeah, I want to see if it breaks $3 because it is a runner. I completely forgot about that DTSS was the stock I traded. A lot going on, guys. A lot of different things going on. I kind of forget sometimes. Forget little simple things. Like that your funds won't be settled on Monday if you trade on Friday. Just forget things. Yeah, and then I think that's usually true every year. I think summertime is kind of warm, and then like August, September, a little bit of October, kind of the market's always kind of in a little sketchy place where everybody's not sure where it's going to go, and you only get a couple of big runners. But I do really think, because I've seen Novembers over and over again become very hot, and I think we are going into a hot November. I think this is a transition week into that, and there's going to be some type of trend. Like I said, KDCE moved 8,000% on Friday, and it moved a little bit today. But if you look at this on Friday, this is an insane move. 8 cents. This stock was 8 cents Friday morning. By the end of Friday, 220. But it is an OTC stock, and they are known to get pumped. But still, 8,000% is crazy. So yeah, anybody got any questions or anything? Give about 10 minutes for any questions. I know I had a brain fart today. Well, actually, I guess the brain fart happened Friday, and I just didn't realize my brain fart until today. So, it is what it is. We will be live tomorrow morning, and we will be looking to make a trade, but it will probably be a very quick trade because this market is sketchy. This is a pumpy market. What do you mean when life confused about your question? Is a RS? Not sure what you mean or what you're asking about. Mara, what are you doing there? Nothing. TVIX. So TVIX made a decent move, 20-cent move. So that kind of tells you what kind of market we're in right there. This is a reverse ETF uh, betting against the market. So when this ETF goes up, the market must be going down. So we can see that just by looking at the SPY. And well, weird. The SPY has not went down either. So that tells you what type of market we're in. A weird, crazy, unpredictable market. Normally, they kind of do the opposite of each other. But they're both kind of up today, which is weird, but okay. If you say so, stock market, it is your world. It's the NCTY. Nice little U shape here. Pop back above the VWAP, but kind of a white checky stock. And I have to break. 125 still going to hold up because of that 200. Yeah, so we're going to be in a weird spot for this week. I kind of called it last week. I said this week was going to be weird, and it is definitely going to be weird. It's Halloween. It's a spooky week. Traders are going to be spooked all week. I wonder, like, any holiday week is always weird. And then, like I said, there's a Fed meeting, and then we're transitioning into November. So there's a lot of reasons why the market's going to be a little crazy this week. But I'm wondering if there's any traders out there who are scared to trade on Halloween week because it's actually Halloween, because they're like superstitious. Maybe some stock market witch cursed this week. No, no. KDCE was not a reverse split. That's why this is crazy. This was not a reverse split. This is the minute chart I'm on right now for Friday. It started at 8 cents and it moved up 15 cents, 30 cents, 50 cents, 75 cents, 90 cents, a dollar, $1.30. Like, this was not a reverse stock split. When there's a reverse stock split, it looks like a gap up. this actually ran 8,000%. It did not didn't gap up or anything. This just went on an 8,000% run on Friday. That's why I was saying this is crazy. But yeah, no, this was not a reverse stock split. This was a real run. This was an 8,000% run. If you bought $1,000 worth of this stock, then you made $24,000. It's mind blowing. Like I like seeing 100% and 500%, but 8,000, that's rare in one day. So yeah, somebody see. I didn't know about it because it's an OTC stock and it's also was below 50 cents when we were trading Friday. When I was streaming Friday, it was still below 50 cents. So it never popped up on my scanners, and I didn't know about it till Saturday. Some of my trading buddies messaged me, and they were like, "Did you get in that?" And I was like, "No, I didn't know what it do." And they were like, 8,000%. I was like, "What?" And they said the same thing, that they missed it. So I was kind of expecting people to be excited for that and maybe look for some uh, more stocks under 50 cents to try to run like that, but we didn't really get it today. But apparently there was rumors of maybe a merger or something. It was basically a pump and dump, and it just was a huge pump. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people missed that. But the ones who did catch it, they probably made an absolute killing. What book? I'll be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of books. I've read a few, but I I visually learn better than I do reading, uh, and having things explained to me. So I learned a lot of my trading from watching a lot of different YouTube videos and then trial and error. So, I mean, there's books out there, but you're not going to read one book or even two books or watch one video or even two videos and be ready to start making money consistently. Uh, so, it, what you want to do is take information from everywhere. You know, uh, the easiest thing to do though is master one strategy. So, like, if you get into my day trading playlist and learn my strategy, watch the videos there, it can get you ready. But then you're still going to have to paper trade. You got to paper trade and get a feel for the market, get a feel for getting in and out of trades, trying to get your entries better. Like there's a lot of trial and error and a lot of comfortableness with every person is a little bit different. You know, my like One Life and I, we kind of trade the same stocks, but he has a little different approach than I do. You know, and that's okay. And you know, I have a few traders that I'm mentoring that they work well with my strategy. They're paper trading it and they like it, but they may decide to adjust it a little bit to fit them to where they're a little bit more comfortable. So just trying to read one book or a couple of books or only watching a couple of videos, I suggest just checking out as much information as you can and find a strategy that fits you. But I will say this, my strategy and the way I try to explain things is very simple. I like to keep things very simple. There's a lot of other traders out there who have some good information, but they overcomplicate things. And I think you put yourself at a disadvantage when you're trying to learn a lot of different strategies or you're trying to learn complicated strategies or things that Yeah, and you gotta be one life. You gotta be a stock junkie. There's always more to learn. Like, I don't claim to be a trading guru or anything. I do mentor, but mentoring is not the same thing as a guru. Like mentoring is letting people learn from my experience. You know, I'm quite a bit more experienced than uh, any new traders are, and they can learn from. I'm not saying I know everything. What I'm saying is they can learn from what I do know, but you can also learn from what I don't know, and that's or what I when I make mistakes, because sometimes I get sloppy. But you can learn from my mistakes, so that's why I do these live streams and these videos so that new traders you can see, what to do and not what to do, or what not to do. But yeah, you're looking for simple and consistent, as One Life said. But if you start uh, looking everywhere for information and stuff like that, you will see what I'm talking about when I say other traders overcomplicate things. You'll see crazy things like they'll be using Fibonacci's and all kinds of different. There's so many indicators. Like I show you right now. You go into studies, and these are a bunch of different studies: alpha, beta, advanced block, evening doji star, evening star, falling three methods, hanging man. The names are crazy. Long-legged doji, side by side white lines. Like, this is all too much. Concealing baby swallow. Guys, I don't even know what that means at all. That doesn't make any sense. Crossovers, uh, detrended price oscillator. Yeah, that's another reason I do them too, is so I can. It's kind of like an electronic trade journal. Like I said, I don't like to read, so me keeping a trade journal wouldn't help me any. I would just never look at it. I'd be like, I'm not reading that. So it is also, that is a good point. One Life. This is another way to keep up with my trades. Will Graves, welcome to the chat. You thought today was Sunday? Did you party a hard week on the weekend? Lost a day somewhere? But yeah, what my point was there's so many different studies. Like here, this is where we go here. Monkey bars. Okay, all right. Like there's too many, and this is only on Thinkorswim. This is only the studies that are on Thinkorswim. There's so many different trading gurus that claim to be gurus or whatever that have their own that they've made up. So when you start overcomplicating all that, you're going to have to, it's going to take you longer to master a strategy than it is just finding one simple strategy like mine and mastering that. And then once you've mastered that and you can consistently make money, you can always add to it or tweak the strategy to fit you. Well, I'm glad you made it to the stream. We'll be streaming tomorrow morning. I'm about done with this stream. I had a brain fart, and so I could not make a trade today, but we will be trading tomorrow. So, all right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and call it. I will be ready 8:15 tomorrow. We will be looking for a trade. Market is not great. Conditions are a little crazy. Things were all over the place today. But there will be a stock review video coming out tonight, and maybe the market conditions video. But I'll have one video posted tonight. So uh, not a lot going on today. Kind of an ugly market. So, all right, guys, appreciate you joining me. Yeah, no, I didn't waste a trade. I couldn't. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me, and we will be live tomorrow morning, 9:15 a.m. Eastern, ready to go and try to get a big win if we can, if the market will allow us. So thanks, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.